All right, everyone, welcome back to another module in the Academy. Now, this particular topic, this particular module is definitely one of my favorites because we're going to be talking about designing your agency, okay? Building that nice brand around your agency that will separate you from the others, okay? Separate you and diversify you from all the freelancers, okay? Building that nice branding, that shell that will essentially allow you to charge your clients 2 to 3 times more than the independent freelancers without any branding and without any streamlined processes in their agency, okay? During the course of the Academy, I'm gonna give you some templates and some different systems that you can really use to streamline all the processes in your agency and essentially provide your clients with a much better customer experience. And in the end, that's what we all want as customers, okay? Whether we're a customer at an agency or a customer at a restaurant or a hotel, we want a nice customer experience, okay? And that's worth a lot of money. So sure, the main part of the money you're gonna make because of the results that you provide to your clients, okay? But you can definitely charge your clients more by having a good branding and having good processes in your agency that provide your clients with a good experience of working with you, okay? And that's really, as I said, how to diversify yourself and how to keep your clients for extended durations of time, okay? So without any further ado, let's jump into the presentation. All right, guys, so designing your agency. Now let's start by talking about the difference between an agency and a freelancer, or should I say agency versus freelancer, all right? Now, what is an agency? Well, an agency usually has a branding, it usually has a website, it usually has streamlined processes, and longer client corporations, and it can usually charge their clients more money than a freelancer, okay? Now, on the contrary, a freelancer usually has no branding. They often have no website. They usually do what they're told to do by the client. Often they only charge a one-time fee and they can easily be replaced, okay? And so this is why we want to build an agency, okay? Because as contrary to a freelancer that have no processes in place and no solid relationship in place with their clients, we don't want to be easily replaceable, okay? We want to build an agency that implements enough processes and builds a strong enough relationship with our clients that they don't just want to go out and replace us with someone that's 20% cheaper, okay? That's our goal here, okay? And we really want to build that strong branding. So as I said, we can charge our clients more. We can build those longer lasting relationships and just implement all of those processes in our agency that really give our clients a pleasurable customer experience so that we can charge them more money, okay? So let's get into it. We're gonna start off by talking about building authority for your agency, okay? Now, this is a very important point. Now, I'm going to explain this by taking a look at what I call the Dyson complex, okay? A complex. So essentially, not many brands have succeeded in making a $399+ hairdryer sought after by the mass market. People, or should I say girls, are literally lining up to spend their hard-earned money on this hairdryer, okay? Why? Well, because Dyson masters 2 aspects: quality and branding. Now, I want you to hold on to those 2 words because they're incredibly important, all right? Now, they deliver an absolutely amazing product, no doubt, but equally important, they have an incredibly strong brand, okay? The Dyson hairdryer has become a fashion staple amongst women, okay? Now, I really wanted to take that in because since when did a hairdryer become fashion? Just think about that for a second. Since when did a hairdryer become fashion? Guys, if you don't already know this, like, girls are literally lining up to buy this hairdryer. It's become a fashion staple amongst them, okay? Now, since when did this happen? Well, it happened since your phone became fashion, since your soap became fashion, okay? We're living in a day and age where branding is absolutely vital to the profitability and longevity of your business, okay? Now, am I saying that your agency should become fashion? No. Am I saying that branding is more important than the quality of your service? Absolutely not. But is your branding important and will it allow you to charge your clients 2 to 3 times more? Definitely. So guys, I know you've already seen these screenshots, but I just want to go ahead and show them to you again, because in reality, these 3, 5, 6, and all the other, $6,000 payments and all the other payments that we have our clients, we have clients that pay us more than $7,500 per month, okay? I really wanted to know that this would not be possible as a freelancer with no branding, okay? Sure, there's some, Facebook ads experts, freelancers out there without any agency, website, or branding that can charge their clients a lot, but it's because they're amongst the 0.001% in their field, and they've just built up a portfolio of maybe 5 clients that pay them $10,000 each, okay? They exist, but they're extremely rare, okay? The average freelancer providing Facebook ads on a high level very high level, which you're going to learn how to do in the academy, they're not able to charge their clients this much, okay? They're not able to charge their clients $5,000 per month or $6,000 per month. You're only able to reach these numbers as an average or just above average agency owner when you have a good branding around your agency, okay? And so as you already know, you're gonna be taken to a level in Facebook ads that's far above average in this course, but you still wanna have that branding with you so that you can go out ahead and charge your clients these high amounts, okay? Now, most agency owners struggle to brand their agency well, and therefore they struggle to sign clients and make enough money, okay? Luckily, branding your agency well really won't be that difficult for you because we've done most of the heavy lifting already, okay? So the well-branded agency consists of a simple and formal agency name, a clean and professional agency website, and streamlined cooperation processes, okay? Let's go ahead and break each of these down individually. So the agency name, okay, it has to be simple and uncomplicated. You can use your last name for this, and then you can, combine it with something like digital, media, marketing, advertising, or even some other fancy word, okay? Now, don't spend more than an hour on this. I actually usually say don't spend more than half an hour on this, okay? But if you're really picky with your name, you can go ahead and spend an hour, but I really don't recommend spending more than an hour on your name. As you know, my agency is called Stage Digital, and that literally just comes from my name, which is Sander Stage, and then combining stage with digital, okay? Now, my name could be something else. You definitely have a different last name than me, probably. So yeah, you can combine your last name with a word like digital, media, advertising, or marketing, or even another, fancy term like those, or come up with something entirely different, right? You can literally make your agency name whatever you want. Just don't spend too long, pondering about it, okay? Because you really just need something that's simple and uncomplicated, a little bit formal, but just something that will serve as a nice name, okay? So don't spend more than an hour on this. It really shouldn't be that difficult. I've literally seen, previous members of the academy spend 3 weeks trying to come up with a good name for their agency, okay? And yeah, that's just a waste of time. So we'll go into this at the end of the module, but spend no more than an hour on your name, okay? Then we have the agency website, okay? Now, a professional website is the foundation of your agency. A good website will instantly leave a good impression on any potential client, and it will allow them to book a meeting with you on the spot. Now, as you can see on the left, this is the Stage Digital website, okay? As you can see, it's quite clean looking, and there are no additional pages on this website. It's literally just one long funnel that gives the potential client or the prospect all of the information they need about our agency and our services. And then at the bottom of our website, they can book in a call with me or one of my team members directly through our Calendly link that will then import the meeting into my and my team members calendar. And then we can, me, my team member, and the prospect can then jump on the meeting at the same time, which is hosted on Zoom, okay? Now, if you haven't already seen our website, you can go check it out right now. You can pause the module and go check out the Stage Digital website. Scroll to the bottom and you'll see that you can actually book in a meeting with us directly through the website. Now, you're probably not going to become a client of Stage Digital, so I don't recommend booking in a meeting, but you can still see how it works, okay? Now, you're going to build your own website just like ours using the SD Seamless website system, okay? And so on the screen right now, you can see just 3 out of the many, many websites that have been built using our system. As you can see, they all have their unique touches, right? So the Stage Digital website has this black and gray kind of background with some blue buttons, but each and every one of you can customize your website however you want using our system, right? So you have a base template that comes in a couple of different colors, and then you can actually customize it however you want, okay? Insert your own, custom background color, insert your own text, insert your own logo, etc. As you can see, you can make it in various different ways, and we have, literally so many great examples of really, really nice looking agency websites that have been built using the Stage Digital Seamless website system, okay? And so, yeah, as I said, earlier in this module, building a nice branding for your agency won't be that difficult because we've done most of the heavy lifting for you, okay? If you're gonna go out and hire a developer to, code you a website looking like this, you probably have to end up spending at least $3,000 just for that, okay? And not only that, the primary way of hosting a website like this is with ClickFunnels, okay? And ClickFunnels cost you $100 per month or so, okay? Now, hosting your website with Stage Digital website system, that's only going to cost you around $5 per month, okay? And that's not what you pay us. That's literally just the logistics. That's just the hosting cost that you pay for having it up on the server, okay? We don't make anything off of that. And so, yeah, that just goes to show that literally within just 5 months of having your agency website up, you'll already have saved, everything you've spent on the academy pretty much, okay? So yeah, between half a year and a year, you'll have saved everything you spend on the academy just on the website alone, okay? So yeah, that's just one of the great perks of being inside of the academy, and that's why you can build your agency so well with all the tools we give you, okay? So yeah, moving on to streamlined cooperations, okay? Now, creating a good client experience should be your #1 priority, and so your clients should be proud to say that they're represented by your agency, and they should look forward to all of your meetings, and they should keep you as their agency for 24 plus months, okay? Now, 24 months is a very high expectation, but that's what you should strive for, okay? So on average, our clients at Stage Digital stay with us for around 8 to 10 months, okay? Now, we've had clients that, that we still serve today that we've had for more than 2 years, but we also lose some clients or, fire some clients after these 3 months if we can see that this won't be a nice cooperation in the long term, or we're not going to be able to deliver good results in the long term. We'll actually just quit the cooperation after 3 months. And so that's why we have that average of around 8 to 10 months. But essentially, you should strive to make every client relationship 24 months or above, okay? Because that's really how you're going to run a profitable agency in the long term. Okay, now during this program, we'll build out your agency from start to finish. You'll learn how to sign and onboard clients. You'll learn how to communicate with clients, and you'll learn how to deliver results to your clients, okay? Essentially, you'll learn how to create a good client experience, and this is all what your designing your agency is about, okay? So action steps at the end of this module are: set a 30-minute timer and write down as many names as you can think of. Pick the best name out of the bunch and stick to it, okay? Now, as I said, you shouldn't spend more than an hour on doing this, but really I don't recommend spending more than 30 minutes, okay? So after this module, sit down for 30 minutes, write down all the names that you can think of, and then after that 30-minute breaks, set a timer, and when the timer's finished, pick the best name out of the ones you've come up with and stick with that name, okay? It's not more complicated than that. And then make this name your phone background, okay? Now, you can either just type the name into your notes on your phone, take a screenshot and make that your background, or if you're really skilled with Photoshop or some other designing program, you can make your logo look very nice and put it as your background. However you prefer it. Just make sure that you put your new agency name as the background on your phone, because before you know it, someone will see your background and ask, what's that? And then you say, oh, that's my social media marketing agency. Oh, really? You run a social media marketing agency? Yeah, I do. Oh, that's funny, because I actually know someone who needs a social media marketing agency to work with, so perhaps you could help them, okay? That's literally how it works in the beginning, okay? Just letting everyone know that you're running a social media marketing agency, okay? And then suddenly a family member knows someone who needs a social media marketing agency, a friend knows someone who needs an agency, okay? Or just some acquaintance needs an agency, okay? So in the beginning, just, set it as your phone background, because not only will it tell others that you're running an agency, but also constantly remind yourself that you're trying to build up an agency and you're lifting that agency off of the ground, and you're trying to make it profitable, okay? So just set it as your phone background so you can keep reminding yourself of that, okay? And then lastly here, prepare to build your agency website, okay? Now, the modules and the instructions on how to build your agency website with the Stage Digital website system, seamless website system, they're not in this phase. As you'll know, they're in the in the systems folder outside in your courses and systems. But you can already prepare to build your website, okay? I don't recommend starting building your website already now. I recommend studying through the course and then building your website, because essentially when you start building your website, you can do it all in one day, okay? And so it's something you might as well do at the end of the course. But you can already prepare to build your agency website now. And what I mean by that is you can start to think about what colors your agency should have. What should be the background color? What should be the color of your buttons, etc. You can start to think about how you want to brand your agency. You're already going to think about your name now. After this module, you're going to come up with a name in 30 minutes. And you can start to think about, oh, what could a nice logo look like with that name that you can then put on your website, okay? So you can start slowly but surely start to take the steps and start preparing towards building your agency website at the end of the program, okay? And then when you start, you can literally build it in one day, as I said. So that's going to be it for this module about designing your agency. I really hope you guys understood why building a branding and a nice shell around your agency will allow you to charge your clients that much more. Just like the Dyson hairdryer. Yes, it's the best hairdryer in the market, but there's also a reason that they can charge their clients 8 times more than all other hairdryers. It's because they have such a strong branding around the product. It's because they incorporate the branding into the customer experience, okay? So I literally know tons of girls who have this hairdryer, and the reason they really love using it, at least half the part of the reason they really love using it is just because the branding, the feeling the branding gives inside of them, okay? And so, as I said, you shouldn't make your agency fashion, but you should brand your agency well so that your clients are proud to tell people that they're represented by your agency, okay? Because then they can, someone asks your client, oh, what agency are you working with? And then they can, give whoever they're talking to your website. And then this person will go onto your website and say, oh, they look really nice. It looks like they know what they're doing, okay? That's just what branding, good branding does to your agency. And that's why you can make more from having good branding, okay? So I really hope you understood the importance of this and that you're going to start taking the first few steps towards branding your agency after this module, okay? So yeah, come up with a name and slowly but surely start preparing to build your agency website at the end of the program. It's going to be it for this one, and I'll see you in the next module.